Hello everyone, and good morning or good evening wherever you are. I just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in to my first video. So the main reason I decided that I wanted to start doing tutorial videos is because makeup has recently become like a hobby of mine, something that I'm super passionate about. And so yeah, I just thought it would be fun, maybe share some of my tips that I've learned along the way. So let me know if you enjoy this. Please stay tuned for more videos, and yeah, thanks for watching. Let's get started. The reason I decided that I would have my first tutorial be about brows is because that's probably the number one thing that I get asked by my friends and other people is how I get my brows to look the way that they do. So the things that we're going to be using today are actually all ABH, Anastasia, Beverly Hills. The reason I have all three of these are high-end products is because they actually came in a kit and I got it for my birthday. Normally, I would say I do not use high-end products, so you can use any variation of these to achieve this look. So for the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this ABH Brow Wiz. I guess let's do this for it to focus, but this is in the color medium brown. But the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the spoolie end and spoolie through the brows just to make sure they're brushed out the way you want them to be. And the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the Dipbrow gel. So this is also in the shade medium brown. That's what that looks like right there. And you're gonna take the brush, obviously. And what I like to do is I like to start from the arch and go over, because you don't want too much product concentrated at the front of the brow in order to get that really nice gradient kind of ombre effect. So I start like where my brow begins to arch, and I'll just brush the product through my brows until I feel like I get, because I have a little bit of a baldish spot right there. So sometimes it takes a little bit for me to get like the desired look. And for the sake of the video, I'm just going to show you one brow at a time just so that we can get through this a little bit quicker. So that's the first step. Second step is you're going to take, and I'm sorry, my dogs are running around in the background, but second step is we're going to go back in with the Brow Wiz. You're going to take the actual end that has the product in it. And what I like to do is I like to line from the inside of my brow over to the outside. And this brow actually has some sparse hairs right here. I don't have this issue on this brow, but and I'll show you guys what I do for that. And then for the top, I actually start lining about here. The reason being is my eyebrows are weird, and they, from here over, they grow straight up. So I don't really like to line that part of my brow. So basically what I do is I just take it and I start to line just in the shape and the same pathway that my brow grows. And I'll do the same thing on the top. And on this brow, I actually kind of color in at the end just because I do experience like those sparse hairs. And then I'll take this, and where my eyebrows grow straight up, I kind of create this like faux hair look effect. And so the next thing that you want to do is spoolie through this to just get everything to blend together really well. And then the next thing you're going to do, which this step is optional as well, but if you want a really defined look, you can clean up the brows using concealer. The YouTubers that I watch, one of them being Juicy Jasmine, she uses like a pot concealer to do this. I don't have one of those, so I am going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Sculpting Concealer. And the reason I use this is because it's currently too dark for me to use under my under eyes, so I'll just use it for my brows. This one's in the shade Marshmallow. And I just have this tiny concealer brush. This is from e.l.f. I think it was $1. It's just called the concealer brush. And I just take like the tiniest little amount because a little bit goes a long way. So I just take about that much. And I will start over here to kind of just define the under part of my brow. And I'll take that extra product and go up the side, and then take it across the top. And if you, the more concealer you use, the more of like a defined look you're gonna get. And I can't speak on this because I've never done it, but it honestly, it might be easier to control a more thick like pot concealer just because the consistency is thicker, but this is all I got. So really you can use any concealer for this, and it just kind of gives you just a more defined uniform look. All right, and the last step that you're gonna do is, sorry, I'm putting my products back, is you're gonna take a clear brow gel. So this is the ABH clear brow gel. And you're just gonna run that through the brow to set them. You can also go back with the Dipbrow gel if you like, if you want like a darker look. But for me, my brows are already pretty thick, so I just like the clear gel to set them. And you just kind of brush that through, and you're good to go. And so, like I said, really you can use, there are so many affordable brow products out there. The only reason I use this kit is because I got it for my birthday. I probably won't go out and repurchase this just because e.l.f. and NYX and other affordable brands like that have so many things that are practically identical to this. So as long as you have just like a tinted brow gel, precision brow pencil, and a clear brow gel, you can achieve this super easily. And this is something I like to do before I start my complexion products or like any eyeshadow. For me, that's just the order I like to go in, but you can definitely go in any order you desire. And yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. So here's the before and here's the after. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.